bother him. Kajolu. Aktukolu. Aktukolu played into space. Goal. Goal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Aktukolu. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Goulet. Mulder's cross. That's going to go a long way. Tries to get it clear. Pulisic. Robinson. Robinson, gently done. And he thumps it clear. Oh, nice touch. Proves too strong. Demiral, aim forwards. Mulder. Çalhanoğlu. Mulder. And it's Arda Güler. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Robinson. Pulisic. Pulisic. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. And he's had a shot! I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that. Aktukolu. Kavak. Çalhanoğlu. Güler looks to the other side. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Tessman. Richards. Richards forwards and with intent. And it's Ware. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Kajolu with the clearance. Where some resolute defending there. Kukçu. Kukçu chooses to go cross-field. Robinson. Pulisic. Plenty waiting in the middle. Pulisic delivers. Çalhanoğlu, he's fizzed it forward. Kukçu. The United States are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone. Chance! Çalhanoğlu. Mulder.
Demiral. And he goes cross-field. Aktokolu. Now he's off and running. Aktokolu. Kajolu. That's very neat. That's an excellent interception. Richards. Balogun. Pulisic. Robinson. Oh, sweet feet. Tessman. In with the challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Has another go! This time, surely! That was very necessary. Kavak. Demiral. Çalhanoğlu. Moved on forwards. Pulisic. Tessman. Ream, aim forwards. Çalhanoğlu. Muldur. Güler. Muldur. Güler. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he decides to cross it. Oh, good ball. Oh, shooting chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Çalhanoğlu. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Muldur's cross. And it's been taken short. Çalhanoğlu. Cleared away. Where? Balogun. Robinson. Tessman. And it's where? Gul. Çalhanoğlu. Muldur. Güler. Bardakci. Aktokolu. Kajolu. Kukçu. Çalhanoğlu. Muldur. It's run loose here. Robinson. Pulisic. Pulisic. Gul. Güler. Robinson. Pulisic. Tessman. Robinson. Pulisic. Nice control. Tessman. Now it's Balogun.
He's having a shot!
And the ball's come loose here. He's found some space. Demiral is there, and he can get that clear. Shalhanolu. Demiral. Muldur. Shalhanolu. Where? Tessman. Oh, that's a nice ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Shalhanolu. Muldur. And it's Arda Güler. Thinks one through. He's making a real surge on the left. That's tidy. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Goes for a shot!
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Pulisic. Kabak has played it long. Balogun. Gul being hunted in tacks.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
Split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Çalhanoğlu with the short one. Kajolu looking here to chip it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Çalhanoğlu tries to thread one through. There are a few waiting for it. Defending of the desperate variety. Now who's going to be first to this? Does really well to win the ball there. And it's where? Balogun. Çalhanoğlu. Güler. Çalhanoğlu, that's an imaginative pass. Played. Crossfield changing the point of attack. And it's Robinson. That's good play. Gul. Kadiolu. Turkey still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Kadiolu. And here's Aktakolu. Kadiolu. Showing good feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pulisic. Robinson. Ream. Ream shifted upfield. Tessman. Played into space. Pulisic. And it's played into the middle. Cleared without complication. What a throw in. Muldour. And it's Arda. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's Balogun. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Aktakolu. Kukçu.
Goal!
He's done very well to get to that.
And his goal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's played forward. Now, can he find a finish? Kukçu gets good distance on it. And it's where? Too much on that, it's gone out. Kavak. Kukçu. Aktakolu. Kukçu. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu forwards and with intent. Where? Kadiolu. Aktakolu. Nicely intercepted. Tessman. Almost an hour gone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Played into space out wide. And that was nowhere near his best. Goulet. Kukçu. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Richards. Weir. Tessman. Muldur. Badaksi. Kukçu. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Well, that's nice and simple for the keeper.
Kind of authority, Peter. Why not push on and totally kill this off?
Kukçu. And it's Muldur. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pulisic. He is just caressing the ball. Cleared away. Goulet. Robinson. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Where? Kabak. Gul. And it's Kukçu. Ambitious ball here. It's come to nothing. Pulisic. Robinson. Tessman. Where? Now it's Balagun. Balagun. And a shot! And it's been taken short. Pulisic. And it's Robinson. And here's Pulisic. Balagun. And the shot! Another big chance that gets away. That has been knocked clear. And that is out of play. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that's neat. Pulisic. Demiral moved on forwards. Back to Kolu. Kajolu played into the middle. And that's been well dealt with. Throw it. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Pulisic. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kukçu. Mundur. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Güler. Oh, nice touch. Çalhanoğlu. Arda Güler. Lovely bit of skill. Çalhanoğlu. Kukçu. Pulisic. Nice interception, well timed. And that has been clubbed away. Akçakolu. Kukçu. Where? Tessman. Now it's Balogun. Goes to finish! Mundur. Akçakolu. Kadiolu. Akçakolu. Wins the duel this time. Where? And it's where? Robinson. Succumbs to the pressure. Demiral. Mundur. Güler. Mundur. Güler. Played towards the other side. Kadiolu. Akçakolu. Oh, such a clever touch. Looking for a decent ball. Up he goes! Where? Forwards and with intent. And it's where? And he's heaved it away. Kadiolu. Kukçu. Mundur. Güler. Mundur. Kukçu. Akçakolu. Kadiolu. Can he find the finish?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Played out to the right. Across it goes. And it's where? It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Plays it in low. Well read. And the danger is averted. Demiral. Akçakolu. Akçakolu shifted upfield. Demiral. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Robinson. Lovely feet. Pulisic. Tessman. Played with finesse. Where? Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Goulet. Goulet chooses to go cross-field. Balogun. Pulisic. Çalhanoğlu played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Kadiolu. Great ball if he can get there. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Where? Driving on, a real charge here. Where? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Akçakolu. Kadiolu. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Robinson. And it's Robinson. Pulisic. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Goulet looks to the other side. Akçakolu. Kadiolu. Kadiolu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... And the shot! Corner given. And it's hoisted clear. Balogun goes steaming forward. Over to the left. And it's Robinson. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's a goal kick. Kukçu. Akçakolu. Kavak. Kadiolu. Richards. Where? Plenty waiting in the middle. That is a brilliant interception. Goulet. Muldur, aim forwards. And it's Arda Goulet. Shalhanolu. And he goes cross-field. Where? Pulisic. Pulisic. Robinson. Pulisic. Clearly not happy with that. Kukçu. And it's played forward. Goulet chasing after it. Muldur. Shalhanolu. And it's Kadiolu. Pulisic. Tessman. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Where? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Kukçu. Muldur. Pulisic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Muldur's cross. And for a moment, time stood still.
Goulet, that's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
This one clear. Where, battling down that right flank. And it's Arda Goulet. Muldur knocks it out wide. Ream getting this one clear. Balogun. Shalhanolu. Goulet. Robinson. Pulisic. Robinson. Richards. Tessman. Where? Gets a cross in. Tessman. Well timed, excellent interception. Muldur. Kukçu. Kadiolu. Bardakci forwards and with intent. Shalhanolu played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tessman. Where? Goulet does well to get it back. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Decent hit from there.
Now it's Goulet, and it's Mulder. Now it's Goulet. Çalhanoğlu. Kukçu. Pulisic. Where? That's really well manoeuvred.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support. Back to Kolu.
It's a good foot in there. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Robinson. He is through here. Flashes it across. That wasn't the greatest of balls.
Çalhanoğlu. Goulet. Played towards the other side. That's a throw. Richards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bardakci. Back to Kolu. And it's Kadiolu. Kadiolu.
Pulisic. Where gently done. Pulisic. Calhanoglu. Badaxi. Goulet. Kadiolu. Akçakolu. That is lovely. And he cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Great defending, strong and determined. Where? Oh, nice touch. And that's aimed into the middle. That has been cut short. Just 5 minutes left. Tessman. And it's where Akçakolu does really well to win the ball there. Badaxi. Calhanoglu. Muldur. Looks to the other side. Kukçu. Calhanoglu. Great defending, strong and determined. Tessman. Where? Crosses it in. Calhanoglu. Muldur. Goulet. Muldur. And he goes cross-field. It's gone for a throw-in. Some good work on the right flank here. Now, what about this cross? That's the keeper's ball. That's been won straight back. Now it's Balogun. Where? Very nicely done. Tessman. Gul. Calhanoglu. Badaxi. Demiral. Calhanoglu. Goulet. Muldur. Danger averted for now, and claimed it back swiftly. Kadiolu. Kabak. Kadiolu. Calhanoglu. And it's Kadiolu. Kadiolu. Real chance here. And it's been given away. Gets it away. Referee's given a throw. going to find its target. And reclaimed it in a trice. Moved on forwards. Now what's he got in mind? Now it's Balogun. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. They've played it short. Now it's Weir. Richards. And here's Pulisic. Tessman. Pulisic. Oh, sweet feet. Now that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Balogun. Pulisic. Muscular approach does pay off here. Kabak. Tajolu. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Aktürkoğlu. Spread out to the left. Aktürkoğlu. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hit into the middle. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Shakir, on ball by the goalkeeper. Weir. Now it's Balogun. Weir. Çalhanoğlu wins the duel this time. Aktürkoğlu going full tilt down the left. Played out to the left flank. He is just caressing the ball. A chance to play it in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge, and they're getting involved. Steady. Save. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Keeper's dealt with that. That's really well cleared. Tajolu. Çalhanoğlu. He can get that clear. Tajolu. There are a few waiting for it. Ream clears it away. That's a throw. Great work on the overlap. That's tidy.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Kukcu. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Pulisic. Pulisic forwards and with intent. Goulet. Çalhanoğlu. Buldu. Oh, that's nice. Arda Güler. Buldu. Buldu's cross. Cleared away. Turkey have reclaimed it.
And we are right at the edge of the full time here in the intense clash of FIFA World Cup 2026 in PES 21. The tension is unreal. Every pass, every tackle, every second feels massive now. The Turkey are pushing with everything they have left, while United States remain composed, trying to control the game and see it out professionally. One final attack could change everything. One mistake could decide it all. The referee is constantly checking the clock. We are a moment away from the final whistle. Will Turkey find that last bit of magic, or will USA hold firm till the end? Stay with us, because the conclusion of this battle is just seconds away.
This could be their final throw of the dice. Robinson can get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Great run on the overlap here. Where? Ball comes in. Demiral gets it away. Goulet. Played towards the other side. It's a throw-in. Where has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. No, he can't get past him. Tessman. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. attack here. Çalhanoğlu. Muldu. It's a good run down the right. Lovely feet. It's Arda Güler. Güler, there's the delivery. Richards with the clearance. Proves too strong. Testman. And time is up.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like this type of football matches, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. This is Rondler signing off for now. See you in the next match.
The seafood, the wobbly seafood, yes. This is Borough Market, the most famous place to eat in London, where you'll find a mind-blowing array of London's tastiest street food. But with massive crowds and an insane amount of choices, it can be overwhelming to navigate, and it's way too easy to miss the best food gems.
Guys, I've got Iraqi Doma!
So in this video, I'm spending 7 hours straight eating at Borough Market to show you all the top foods you have to try, including a few spots that completely blew me away. But first, it's gonna be a long day. We have a lot of food to eat. I'm in desperate need of some caffeine, and I can smell it right here. Okay, and so today's filter is El Salvador. Went with the filter coffee, it's in El Salvador. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh.
Chance to play it in. Where? It's a loose ball. Ayhan tries to clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
McKennie. And it's hoisted clear. And they can counter here. Yildiz. Turkey looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Richards. Weir. Do have a chance to counter here. Güler. Over to the left. And back to the keeper they go. Musa. And it's Musa. Musa carries the ball down the right. Now who's going to be first to this? Akçakolu. Yildiz laid out to the left flank. He's got away. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side, and it's played into the middle. McKennie. Robinson. McKennie. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ayhan gently done. Kupçu. Nicely intercepted. Yildiz is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
El Mali. Kupçu. And here's Yildiz. Out to the right. Oh, nice touch. And it's Arda Güler. That's tidy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yilmaz. Yilmaz looking for a runner. Corner then. Was a full-blooded header.
Güler may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
And it's played forward. Pulisic. McKennie. El Mali. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Weir. He is through here. And the shot! And there's an early warning shot across the bow. Pulisic. And it's played forward. Musa. Where? Musa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yilmaz. Akaydın. Ayhan. Çalhanoğlu. Akçakolu. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Akçakolu on a charge down the left. And it's El Mali. And that's out of reach. Musa. Richards shifted upfield. It's gone for a throw-in. Referee's given a throw. Weir. Musa. Weir. It'll be a throw-in. Delivered in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Musa. And it's where? Chalanolu wins the duel this time. Goulet. O'Malley forwards and with intent. Akaiden. Ihan. Yilmaz making good progress on the right-hand side. Yilmaz. Musa. McKennie. Kukçu. Akaiden. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's a throw. Ihan. Back to Kolu. Well, that's well seen too. Musa.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line, very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
Oh, that's neat. Musa! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Wataru Endo, to me, Peter, really makes up the heart, the legs and the lungs of the team. He has a tactical intelligence that when everybody else tends to pile forward, then he has to put himself in a covering position and deal with whatever re-emerges at times. And he's expert at dealing with that, at getting around the pitch.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. There's the whistle, and here we go. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Isak laid out to the left flank. That's a nicely weighted pass. Berg. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Played into space out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there. And it's been taken short. Toma. Bergvall wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity. That's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Kulusevski. Isak! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Sweden. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Sweden leading 1-0 at the break. The action is back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Kulusevski. Kulusevski tries a shot! No mistake! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Aim forwards. Endo. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Sweden clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Ito. Played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Kubo. He slings it in. And out it comes again. Oh, it's come loose. Bergvall does really well to win the ball there. Minamino. And we should be in for something very special. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's hard to overlook the engine of this team, this guy, Wataru Endo. He's an effective shield, we know that, in front of the defence. That's his job. Always keeping a solid structure to things. But he becomes the constant, the power when others are drifting in and out of form at times. He has to maintain a level that always gets him close to a yellow card, but he does well to avoid them. And he's key in this team.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. There's the whistle, and here we go. Itakura, Kamada, Isak has given away a free kick. Isak gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Clearly not happy with that. Ito. Kubo. Itakura. Kubo. Kamada. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Isak, gently done.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Kulusevski. Kulusevski. Lovely feet. Clipped into space. Ball comes in. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area, plenty of movement too.
They've played it short. So who's he picking out? Kulusevski. Oh, what a climb! Shapes to shoot!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Moved on forwards. Minamino. And it's played forward. Oh, a delicate chip through. A chance to play it in. Aimed in towards the centre. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Kulusevski! What a set! It's fallen kindly here. Minamino. Nice physical challenge. Isak. Kamada. Endo. Kulusevski. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's in plenty of space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ito. That's really well manoeuvred. It's run loose here. Now it's Isak. Isak! Goal! Sweden! And Sweden take the lead. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Isak. Kamada. Isak. Kulusevski. It's gone for a throw-in. Chance to do. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Bergvall goes steaming forward. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Sweden leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. Sweden carrying a 1-goal lead. Elanga. Isak. Oh, that's neat. Elanga. And here's Isak. Isak. Aim forwards. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. What a throw in. Endo. Minamino. Endo. Moved on forwards. Ito. It's a throw-in. Looks to the other side. Elanga. Very nicely done. And here's Isak. Isak looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger has...
Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Endo. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Oh, good ball!
Isak! And it's been taken short. Crossed into the middle. And it's played forward. Nice defending, physical and effective. Jim, it looks to me as though both sides are shifting their tactics here, aren't they?
Well, it's attack versus defence now, and it's actually quite abrasive. One side looking to get balls into the box, and the other doing their utmost to repel whatever arrives.
Kubo. Kulusevski, and he takes a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Sweden really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
He's having a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kamada. Japan desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here, and that has put paid to that.
Japan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ito gets across to intercept that. Endo.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Isak. Elanga. Moved on forwards. Gets good distance on it. Wins the duel this time.
Sweden surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Kulusevski, gently done. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
And it's Minamino. Oh, it's come loose. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's played forward. Looking to break at pace. It is quite a run he's making here. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
It's a pity you didn't start with your game.
And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I'd love to see what the exciting Kaoru Mitoma will get up to, Peter. He's naturally left-sided, he likes to hug the touchline, play wide, and when he gets that opportunity just to isolate fullbacks, take them on, he can go left and right, and he's very clever as well at ghosting his way into the penalty box, undetected, and popping up with the odd goal.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Minamino wins the duel this time. Endo. Toma. Oh, he's caught him now, it's a free kick. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Bergvall with the clearance. Kamada. Great defending, strong and determined. Lindelof gets rid without sophistication. Driving forward, tries a deft little ball. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Elanga. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Lindelof. Elanga. Played out wide. Kulusevski. Kulusevski gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Japan, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Endo. No goals as yet. Endo played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's there to clear it. He's found real chance! Goal! Japan! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Japan have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Kulisevski. And it's played forward. Itakura. Mitoma. Endo. Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. Isak spread out to the left. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Ito attempts a clearance. And it's Bergvall. Oh, nice touch. Bergvall. Out to the left it goes. That's really well cleared. Over to the left. Elanga. Cross goes in there. Minamino. Foot in. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Aim forwards. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, smashing header! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Kubo. Mitoma. We've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
Sweden can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Kulusevski. And here's Kulusevski. Kulusevski. Now here's the delivery. Too long and over the line. Endo. Minamino, lobbed in behind. That has been knocked clear. And it's hoisted clear. Kulusevski did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Sweden to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Could be danger here. That's good play. Elanga climbs up big. And he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Aim forwards. And it's Kamada. Bergveld. Kulusevski. Oh, what charge, surely! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Endo. Kulusevski. That's tidy. It's a mighty effort!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Kulusevski. Does really well to win the ball there. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Isak. Oh, it's come loose. Kamada. Japan have reclaimed it. Now it's Isak. And he cuts out the supply.
Sweden really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bergvall. It's run loose here.
Sweden really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ito, gently done.
Japan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Kulusevski. It's a throw. Endo. Moved on forwards.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Elanga.
Sweden really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Chance for a shot! Kamada. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim and a very good afternoon to you. So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I'd love to see what the exciting Kaoru Mitoma will get up to, Peter. He's naturally left-sided, he likes to hug the touchline, play wide, and when he gets that opportunity just to isolate fullbacks, take them on, he can go left and right, and he's very clever as well at ghosting his way into the penalty box, undetected, and popping up with the odd goal.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And that gets things running. Endo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Japan could counter-attack here. Minamino, but it's lofted through here. Could be danger here. Kubo, pinged towards the front line. Bergveld, aim forwards. Great ball if he can get there. That's tidy. Elanga. Can he deliver? Chance, surely!